Hi there, Rick Yon speaking. As we begin this study on the book of Revelation, I want you to realize that there are different approaches to how do we interpret this wonderful book. There are those who see it as basically an historical book, that all the events in Revelation have already taken place. There are others who see this more as a fight between good and evil, and in the end the good wins out. There are others who see this as more of in a spiritual sense. And so when you look at passages like in Revelation 20, and it talks about a 1,000-year reign of Christ, they see this as not a literal 1,000-year reign of Christ. Another view, and that's the view I'm going to be taking, is that we read this book of Revelation like any other book. We recognize it has a different kind of a genre. It's known as apocalyptic. Basically what that means is that there are a lot of symbols throughout this book. And, one of the nice things is that many of those symbols are actually interpreted for us in the book. So we're going to take this in more of a literal sense, recognizing many, many kinds of symbols. But what I really want you to focus on is what the book is. This is what the first verse says: the revelation of Jesus Christ. It is a revelation from Jesus Christ, and it's a revelation about Jesus Christ. Many people see this as a mystery. It's not a mystery, it's a revelation. It tells us things that will take place, that have taken place, that were taking place when John wrote this book, and that will take place in the future. And as I look at the overview of this book, I would go to Revelation chapter 1 and verse 19 as a primary outline of the book. And this is how it reads. Revelation 1:19. John is told, "Write the things which you have seen," that's past, "and the things which are," that's present when John was writing, "and the things which will take place after this." And so as I look at that threefold description of the entire book, the things which have taken place, you find that in chapter 1. The things that existed when John was writing this in the first century, you find in chapters 2 and 3. And the things that will take place after this begin in chapter 4 and go to the end of chapter 22. So it's a great division of the entire book.